Alright, so we are back with the final ODI of this South Africa series against India that's happening. And India has won the series 2-0 at this point, and this is going to be the third ODI of the series. So let's hope that we'll have a good game. And, and yeah, personally speaking, this series, like, we did not make a lot of impact in this series. So hoping that this final ODI would be a good game for us. Right, the stage is set, the beautiful Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. The proceedings of national anthems going on, and yeah, hoping that we will be able to make an impact in this series, considering that uh, uh, there's the World Cup happening very soon. So we need to be in fine form for the World Cup. And the kind of form we have shown in these two matches, it's not that great. So hoping we would be able to change it in this match. As you can see, here's the team lineup. Not a lot of change again. I mean, South Africa, maybe they needed to make a few changes, but I think they did not make a lot of changes. So yeah, pretty much playing the same team. Toss is going on. South Africa has called tails, and they have won it again. That's three times in this series that South Africa has won the toss. What are they gonna do? This time they have chosen to bowl first, so we will have a bat. All right. All right, we are walking into bat very quickly. This is the eighth over, and we are heading out to bat. India is struggling at this point, 38 for 3. So, seems like South Africa has improved in their bowling. And as soon as I say that, Maharaj goes ahead and bowls a wide. We need to spend some time at the crease considering we have got a lot of overs on our hands. End of this over, India 39 for 3. Alright, beginning of the 10th over, India 45 for 3. And Maharaj is bowling right now. It's way outside off stump delivery, so we just let it go. That's first runs, quick single. Wasn't timed as well, but we get off the mark. Just gonna show you around the stadium, the beautiful Arun Jaitley Stadium here in Delhi. And yeah, nice stands. There's Quinton de Kock, uh, wicket keeping for South Africa. Beautiful, beautiful setting for a one-day match. Really nice. And the British Samshi is here. Again, a shot that was late time. Oh, whoa! What the hell happened here? We need to look at the replay. This is so weird. Just went ahead and kicked the ball to the boundary. He's playing football here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. And that's so hilarious, like the things that you face in playing these kind of games. But we got our first boundary thanks to Shamsi. I think the key would be to keep on rotating the strike. Whoa, that's a very very beautiful delivery. Definitely did not pick it up. And this was edged, and we get a quick single. India 58 for 3. We are batting on, I think, 6 runs of 7 balls. Right, beginning of the 12th over, Maharaj is continuing the attack at this point, and he's bowling pretty well. The shot that was timed pretty early, not getting our timing right at this point. This was timed a little better than the previous shots. End of the 12th over, India 60 for 3. So yeah, I think the key is to just we need to keep on uh, playing deliveries and keep on spending time at the crease, and I think that should do it for us. I mean, we haven't been on greatest of touch until this point. Uh, we've got 38 overs remaining, so plenty of overs in our hand, and we just need to utilize this. That's a wide delivery. Yeah. And we go back for a quick couple of runs. We move on to 10 runs of 12 balls. Virat Kohli is batting on 32 runs of 30 balls. Alright, beginning of the 14th over, Maharaj is bowling straight to the fielder. Unable to pick the gaps at this point. But alright, so we have lost the wicket of Virat Kohli. India 64 for 4. Jadeja has walked out to bat with us. Another beautiful delivery from Maharaj. So South Africa has definitely improved bowling wise. Shamsi with the 15th over. And we are playing Shamsi pretty nicely, just knocking him around, picking up singles and doubles. And India moves on to 71 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And we have a job on our hands at this point. I mean, for India to get to a good total, to give some challenge to South Africa, we need to be at the crease till the end of the innings. Nicely played on the leg side for another single. Just rotating the strike at this point. India 80 for 4. We are batting on 17 runs of 22 balls. And strike rate of 77, not that bad. Alright, Lungi Ngidi back into the attack. His first spell was a 4 overs and he conceded 17 runs in his first spell. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting for us. Straight away, it's bowling pretty well. So, Ngidi is bowling at a pretty good line and length and is not letting us, hit a lot of balls for the boundary, and this is very nicely saved by the fielder. Can we get back for a third run? Yes, we will get back for our third run. And India 83 for 4. So Ingrid is bowling really nicely at this point. At the beginning of the 19th over, India 96 for 4. And Ingiri is continuing the attack. A beautifully played card shot. This was there to be hit for the boundary, and we have done it. We have got this away to the boundary, and yeah, it's very important for us to play a good innings here because it's a World Cup and whatnot. This should be a quick single. Yes, we had to dive. It was a wayward throw, but we make it home. Alright, Sisanda Magala back into the attack. His first spell was of 3 overs, gave away 19 runs and bowled a maiden over. So, another brilliant bowler from the South African side. And India has moved on to 103 runs. And Jadeja is batting on 21 runs of 20 deliveries. So, a little partnership is happening right now, and that's what we probably need, partnership. Oh, that was quick. That was fast. Alright, Magala with the 4th delivery of his over. Nicely timed, nicely driven. Will this go to the boundary? It does. It was really nicely timed. Showing full face of the bat. Feels like we are coming back to form, if you can say so. We are batting on 34 runs of 34 balls, a strike rate of 100, and India 109 for 4 at this point. Good defense. Final delivery of the 20th over coming up. And nicely defended. India 109 for 4. Ingiri with the 5th delivery of his 7th over. Oh no, this has been hit straight to the fielder. Building up some pressure right now. India 110 for 4. The final delivery of the 21st over coming up. Again hit straight to the fielder. A tight over from Ngidi. Final delivery of the 22nd over coming up. This was quick. This was quick from 148.8 kilometers an hour. Wow. Shamsi is back. Is in the second delivery of his over, and We knock it around for a single, keep on rotating the strike. Jadeja is batting beautifully, 26 runs of 28 deliveries. We need to keep this partnership going. Alright, Shamsi is back with his sixth over, and India is batting on. Well, this has been knocked around pretty nicely on the left side for another single. So, India's batting on 127 runs, and we need to keep on doing what we are doing, keep on knocking around for singles and doubles. We're batting on 36 runs of 44 balls, strike rate of 81. That's pretty good. Alright, beginning of the 26th over, Sisanda Magala back into the attack, and we are going for a quick single. Do we make it? Yes, we do. That was risky. That was a risky single, but ultimately we made it home. That's been played pretty nicely for another single. Yeah, the throw was on this side, and I don't want Jadeja to get out because he's batting on 48 runs of 43 deliveries. He's playing a pretty quick knock, and I think that's probably the kind of knock India needed at this point. The run rate has gone up to 5.5 runs and over, and yeah, he's doing pretty well, and that's a quick single. And this is the final ODI of this series, and uh, we haven't gotten a call up for any other series after this. So I'm assuming there's no series that India is playing after the end of this match, and straight away we should be playing at the World Cup, and yeah, just looking forward to the World Cup. It's going to be a very interesting experience. And here's Philippe Quayo bowling his first over. The South Africans had kept him for this stage of the innings, for the later stage. So I think he's going to be a very important bowler for South Africa. Philippe Quayo with the final delivery of his over, and no, alright, let's not take this single. Let's not take these kind of risks. The end of 29 was India 158 for 4. And Keshav Maharaj is back with the 32nd over of the South African innings. And we just keep on hitting this ball straight to the fielder. And we are timing it right and everything, but it's just going straight to the fielder. We need to stop doing that. That's a good shot on the leg side. Should get a couple of runs probably. Yes, we had to dive, guys, but we made it home, and we have moved on to 45 runs. And India 169 for 4. Jadeja is batting on 70 runs, so it's all good for us. Another good shot on the leg side. It's all there to be picked up, the pockets. Another dive and we make it home. Generally, at the beginning of the 33rd over, generally they say that you should be doubling up the score that you are in after 30 overs. So I think we should score somewhere around 300 to 330 runs to give South Africa a challenging target. Alright, the first delivery of the 44th over. We are batting on 49. Make that 50. We move on to 50 runs, another half century for us. Good signs before the World Cup. 50 runs of 58 balls, 3 boundaries, strike rate of 86. Magala coming back into the attack with his 9th over, I guess. Yeah, he has a couple of overs left, and India is batting on 188 runs, 34th over. So, ooh, that's very nicely fielded by the fielder at point. So yeah, we are batting on 189 runs. Jadeja is batting on 84 runs, so he has hit some boundaries and sixes, like he's batting really well. Whoa, that's a nice shot towards the fine leg. It's a 6. Very beautiful batting from Ravindra Jadeja. Beautifully picked up by him. Has a lot of power, and it just goes to the boundary, over the boundary. India 195 for 4. Finally, we have managed to get our innings back on track. That is a top edge. Goes to the boundary. Jadeja moves on to 94 runs. Is he going to get a century over here? That remains to be seen. Alright guys, the third delivery of the 37th over coming up. India 207%. Jadeja 1 run away from his century, and we are going to run, and he's gonna get to his century. What a beautiful knock from Ravindra Jadeja. This is absolutely a fantastic century. Strike rate of 108, 100 of 92 deliveries for Ravindra Jadeja. He's played a knock that India definitely required. And we just keep on taking singles. Felukuayo back with the 38th over of the South African bowling attack. And oh, that was a slower delivery, but did we time it well enough to go to the boundary? Yes, we did. The fielder was not exactly after their ball, and it goes to the boundary. We just need these boundaries towards the end stage of the innings. And that's what we are gonna do. We are gonna look for boundaries. We are batting on 59 runs of 65 balls. India 213 for 4. A really good knock from us. That should be a wide ball. Is it? Oh, that's not been given a wide. Interesting. Alright, we are in the 39th over. India 218 for 5. I think we lost the wicket of Jadeja in the previous over. So we need to stay at the crease and build another partnership with KL Rahul and get India to, I think, to a score of somewhere around 300 runs. Alright, the final delivery of the 39th over coming up, and India, oh, that's nicely pulled away for a single. India 221 for 5. So Felukuayo has bowled really nicely in this match. Oh, that's straight to the fielder. So he's bowled 4.1 overs, gave away 22 runs and picked up the wicket of Jadeja. So really good bowling from him. That's been nicely timed. And it goes for a 6. That's a really good shot from us. Showing the intent. Beautiful shot. What a view. A 95-meter 6. We have moved on to 68 runs of 73 balls. And that should be a wide. No. Is it a bouncer? Yeah, it is a bouncer. Surprised that it's not been given a wide. Alright, beginning of the 41st over, India 228 for 5. And we are gonna take a single and try to give KL Rahul the strike. Hasn't had a lot of strike since he's walked out to bat. And Lungi Ngiti is here with the 42nd over. India 235 for 5. So we are gonna. That's a nice shot. Should be a couple of runs. Yeah, do we manage to make it home? Yes, we do. Good couple of runs for us. It was a nice cut shot. The final delivery of the 42nd over coming up. Whoa, that's a nice shot. Over the fielder, over the 30-yard circle. India 245 for 4. Alright, beginning of the 44th over. India 253 for 5. We are batting on 77. And make that 78. It is going to be a single. Yeah, it's going to be a single. We are not going to take that risk. We are batting on 78 runs of 82 balls. Strike rate of 95. 5 fours, 1 6. Fourth delivery of this over coming up. And this has been played pretty nicely on the back foot. What a shot this is. Going on the back foot and playing a shot over cover. I mean, Don't see these kind of shots every day. It's been timed so nicely. Really good shot. We have moved on to 83 runs of 87 balls. Alright, final delivery of this over coming up. We lost the wicket of KL Rahul right after he hit a six. So we are gonna have to try and stay till the end. End of the 46th over, India 280 for 6. The final delivery of the 47th over coming up. Atit Sheth is batting with us. This was a nice shot, but only for a single. I don't mind playing these kind of shots every now and then. India 288 for 6. Shamsi is back with his final over, and we are gonna get a single. India 289 for 6. At beginning of the 49th over, only a couple of overs remaining, so we are gonna try and make the most out of it. And somehow we need to. Alright, we had to die. So thinking of getting to a score of somewhere around 320 to 325 runs. I think that should be enough on this track. Alright, the captain Bavuma is here with the final over. Clearly some miscalculations happened, so we need to play him very carefully. No, there's no double over here. We have moved on to 91 runs. India 315 for 6. And Atit Sheth is batting on 34 runs of 15 deliveries, so that's a good sight. And yeah, he is in form, as you can see. Hit Bavuma for a boundary straight away. Third delivery of the over coming up. Very short runner for Bavuma. And this time he's headed straight to the fielder at deep square leg. And it's only a single, but we get to 320 runs at this point. This has been nicely played. Oh wow, that's been really well fielded, but we are gonna go for the third run. India 323 for 6. A pretty good last over for India, I must say. The run rate has gone up to 6.50, and yeah, things are looking pretty solid. This has been timed pretty well. Yeah, and that's a 50 partnership. And Bavuma bowling is a really bad idea. He's going for runs at this point. A very beautiful pickup shot from Atit Sheth. The final delivery of the innings coming up. India 327 for 6. Is this going to the boundary as well? Yes, it is. A very expensive over from Bavuma. India 331 for 6. Target for South Africa is 322. This is it was a knuckle ball. It was a full toss, as you can see. It goes for the boundary. So yeah, that's the end of the innings. South Africa has got a target of 332 runs, and yeah, it was a struggle when we walked into bat. India was 38 for 3. Then Jadeja and I put up a partnership, and yeah, that's what led India to 331 runs. Jadeja batted really well for 104 runs. We batted really well for 94 runs. Missed out on the century by 6 runs, but that's okay. We are playing for the team. Alright, the South African openers are walking out to bat. Mohammad Siraj ready with the ball. 3 matches, 2 wickets. Not a really great start to his one-day career, but let's hope he would be able to change it. The first delivery coming up, and De Kock is off the mark straight away. Alright, the third delivery of the over coming up. That's a really good shot. It will only be a couple of runs, but South Africa, they're off to a good start, I must say. Virat Kohli marshalling the troops. Ooh, that was an edge. That was a thick edge, and another single for South Africa. They move on to 4 runs, and De Kock is on strike right now. Ooh. Oh, that's been hit pretty nicely straight down the ground. And it is a boundary. South Africa off to a good start. 8 runs from the first over. And let's keep forward. Alright, we've got the ball in the 32nd over, 6 matches, 3 wickets, average of 68. So we need to improve that. And South Africa 180 for 4. Miller and Van der Dilsen batting really well. Yaneman Malan played a good knock of 73. Bavuma 42 runs. Markram got out very cheaply for a duck. So Prasidh Krishna has been the pick of the bowlers for us, and let's hope we can clean sweep this series. Oh wow, we are welcomed with a 6. David Miller is pretty aggressive, I must say. Beautiful shot, stepped out very nicely, got to the pitch of the ball. And in the very next ball, he rotates the strike, takes a single. Good batting from David Miller. Van der Dilsen on strike. Straight to the fielder. I must say the stadium is looking really good under floodlights. Oh, that was a good delivery. I don't know how that missed the stumps. That was a really nice delivery. Waiting. And we finished the over with a dot ball. South Africa 187 for 4. The second delivery of our second over coming up. South Africa still need, I think, 130 plus runs in 16 overs. So, tight match. It's turning out to be. But in this over, Miller is trying to attack us, but he's unable to connect. Alright, we are back with the third over of our spell. In our second over, we did go for a few more runs, considered another 6. And yeah, I think the South African batters are liking attacking us because we are a part-time spinner. And it's probably what I would have done if I would have been in this same situation, attacked the part-time spinner. That's 3 dot balls in a row, so a little bit of pressure building up. Let's see, we can bowl this at the right area. Let's make that 4 dot balls in a row. That's a 6, that's a huge 6. South Africa, my goodness, they're taking the charge. Just look at the way David Miller is playing right now. It's putting a lot of pressure on me. Big 6. I think South Africa require 116 runs in 79 balls. So we have to get our consistency back. Alright, we are back for our second spell, and we've been very lucky. Prasidh Krishna has picked up a couple of more wickets. South Africa 253 for 6. Keshav Maharaj is batting. So South Africa need 79 runs in 47 balls. And I think we should be able to pick up a few wickets now. Because David Miller was taking the charge on us, and yeah, that was really frustrating to see, getting hit for boundaries. Oh, that was another edge. Oh my goodness, when are we going to get these wickets? That was a dusra and it got the edge. Building up pressure. You can feel that. I'm gonna bowl a top spinner right now and add a little bit of bounce to it. It's a single, and that's okay. Van der Dilsen will be on strike for the final delivery, and I have a feeling he will look to hit a 6. Yep. That's a dot ball. That's a good end to the over. Alright, people, buckle up because we've got a game on our hands. South Africa need 45 runs in 24 balls. Van der Dussen is batting on, I think, yeah, he's batting on 70 runs. So our spell is going to be really crucial, and we get hammered for a 6 in the first ball. Oh my goodness. And that's the 50 partnership between Van der Dussen and Maharaj. Alright, so Maharaj is finally on strike after Van der Dussen hit us for a couple of sixes. Oh my goodness, these edges are not helping us. Throw it, come on. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tight game. We need to get the wicket of Van der Dussen. Alright, a couple of overs remaining. South Africa need 15 runs in 12 balls, so we need to defend this. Oh my goodness, we are having such a bad day with the ball. I'm horrible today with the ball. Just leaking away runs, not getting the ball to pitch at the area that I wanted to pitch in. South Africa need 9 runs in 11 balls. Oh, that was a good delivery. Another dot ball. Dot balls are so precious at this point. 8 balls remaining. South Africa need 9 runs. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. These edges. Final delivery of our over coming up. This has been hit. Is the fielder going to catch it? That's a 6. The fielder. I'm gonna have a look at the replay once. So here's what happened. Mohammad Shami took the catch. Just stepped on the boundary and was so not right. Come on, field it. Keep it down. That's a boundary. Oh my goodness, the fielding is so shit. And South Africa has won the game. They've won the game by 4 wickets. South Africa has won the game by 4 wickets. The series comes to an end. And India wins the series 2-1, but a really close final match of the series, I must say. Prasidh Krishna has got the man of the match because of his bowling. He's bowled really well. And yeah, would have really liked it if we would have won the game. But it was a good game of cricket, I must say. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And here we are with the trophy. Another series win for us. And now we are probably gonna go to the World Cup. So yeah, interesting, exciting times ahead. And here's the match summary. India posted a total of 331 runs, giving South Africa a target of 332. And I scored 94 runs of 97 deliveries. I was not out till the end of the innings. South Africa won the match by 4 wickets with 5 balls remaining. Van der Dussen scored 97 of 74 balls. The man of the match could have been given to Van der Dussen. That's still a very controversial thing. And with the ball, we've been horrible. Guys, we've been horrible with the ball. I bowled 6 overs, 53 runs, not a wicket. So yeah, the series comes to an end. India win 2-1. Alright, so the South Africa tour of India is now complete. And let's have a look at the stats of this series that we just had against South Africa. So the bowling stats are 3 matches, 1 wicket, average of 101. That's really horrible. And batting stat is 3 matches, 126 runs, average of 126. That's still pretty okay. We are doing really good with the bat, so it's not a lot to be worried about in that aspect of the game. So moving on, we are 79 rated right now. So moving on, there's a couple of county matches that's there before the World Cup, and I don't think I'm gonna be playing county matches at this point because the main focus is World Cup. So I'm just gonna simulate those matches and get to the World Cup. And all right, so I simulated through the few county matches that was there in the calendar, and then got this recruitment message saying that we are selected for the England Tour of India ODI series. So I'm just gonna go ahead and accept it. Alright, guys, so we are here in England and the World Cup is here. The World Cup is happening in England. So the first match is against South Africa, against whom we played the recent series. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And the match will be played at Sophia Gardens in Cardiff, and it's going to be really interesting. So I'm gonna end this video here. In the next video, we are gonna start the World Cup campaign and hope that we get to live the World Cup in our first try. And I mean, it's a huge task, it's a hard task, but hoping that we will be able to do that. So I hope that you like this video, the final match of the South Africa Tour of India one day series. It was a really nice game, and if you like the video, please do leave a like, and if you have any suggestions for me, please leave it in the comment box below, and I'll consider those suggestions and put them into use. And if you're new to this channel, please do hit the sub button down below, and do not forget to press the bell icon. That's really important. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.